Season 5 of Handmaid's Tale might be the last one. Because of that, and the fact that Fred Waterford is gone, most fans anticipate the Fall of Gilead. Here are major theories regarding the dystopian society and its fall. Just a fair warning, major spoilers for The Handmaid's Tale follow. The Fall of Gilead. June's future became quite uncertain after what happened in the Season 4 finale. She was clearly still emotionally trapped in a dystopian society that made her life a living hell. So, she decided to take revenge on the one person most accountable for what she went through. Now, with the departure of Fred Waterford, we might as well expect Gilead to be destroyed in the 5th, very anticipated season. But who will finally put an end to Gilead? June can't do that by herself, and even with Nick's help, she's still not that powerful. Well, here comes the help of Aunt Lydia. Actress Ann Dowd had an interview with Elle, and she said that June's escape is certainly Lydia's fault. She holds herself responsible, so do the commanders. She knew something was wrong, she knew it, and she did not follow it to its core. And June, with whom she has a tremendously complicated relationship, pulled it off. So there's that personal factor where she's being tough on herself because she knows all of that, and also desperate to prove that, said the actress. Lydia's character in the show has developed throughout the show's course, and while she's not transformed into a kind, soft lady, she's now showing emotions, well, at least the best way she can. In Season 4, Lydia struggled more than usual to keep her control. Her relationship with Janine perfectly shows how she'll soon turn her back to Gilead, and it's quite clear that Janine is perhaps the only person who means something to Lydia. If someone can't forget, she took her eye off previously. We're not saying that Janine is saved by Lydia. In fact, she has been through hell because of some things that Lydia put her through. But we can all agree she and Lydia still share a special bond. Margaret Atwood's 2019 sequel novel to The Handmaid's Tale, named The Testaments, reveals Aunt Lydia has actually been working against Gilead ever since the beginning. But since that kind of storyline is almost impossible to be pulled off in the future episodes in the show, it's likely that she'll now turn her back to Gilead. However, if The Testaments becomes adapted into a series, this would be an excellent way to set up a plot foundation for the new show. Lydia turning out to be the leader of Gilead's destruction is the biggest twist in The Testaments, as she's been serving as a source for Mayday in Canada. Ever since the beginning of the novel, she's been smuggling breaking information out of the country so she can put an end to the dystopian society. However, the book doesn't give a certain explanation of what happens to Gilead once the aunt betrays it. What is known is that once the secrets about the commander's crime are revealed to the public through the Canadian news outlets, all of them lose their status. In other words, Aunt Lydia takes them down. But despite her arranging this plan in the novel, we can't think of a suitable storyline that can present all of this in the 5th season of the show. Oh, we also need to mention that in the novel, after destroying Gilead, Aunt Lydia plans to end her life. Do you guys think she will actually be the one who will put an end to Gilead in the show? Let us know. Season 5, is it the last one? Gilead's fate depends on how many seasons are left to be seen of The Handmaid's Tale. Showrunner Bruce Miller is not sure if Season 5 will be the last one. He told THR in December 2020 that he had very different ideas about the show's continuation, but this was before the pandemic. He then mentioned we're all reaching a pivot point in the show, but whether that's the end or not, he doesn't know. In February 2021, Miller said he is interested in continuing the story of The Handmaid's Tale, but as long as Elisabeth Moss is involved. As long as Lizzie will do this with me, I'll keep going, said Miller. Hence, there are no confirmed pieces of information on whether Season 5 will be the last one of the show. If you've already read The Handmaid's Tale novel, you can dive into the author's sequel, The Testaments. The book is set more than 15 years after the original book, and in it, Gilead is still standing. But as we previously mentioned, its fall is also described. The Testament tells the story throughout the lives of 3 women. In September 2019, Hulu and MGM announced they bought the rights to the sequel and started negotiations with series creator and showrunner Bruce Miller about adopting the book into its own TV series, as an important extension to The Handmaid's Tale. If The Testaments gets a release date sometime soon, we might as well expect an end to The Handmaid's Tale. This also means that Gilead's fall is coming soon. Now, all of the characters in Season 5 are somehow involved in the uncertain future of Gilead, so let's see what they think will happen to them in the following season.
She did this. June. Your June. She did this.
What might happen in Season 5? The next season of Handmaid's Tale will certainly focus on June's consequences. As you all remember, she ended the life of one of the most famous villains in Gilead, Fred Waterford. Because of this, she will face a lot of trouble in the next season. And again, Gilead will go after her, not because she ended his life, but because of the way she did it. Gilead is really bothered by the idea of women showing power. And if she continues her battle against the Gilead regime and works to get her daughter Hannah to safety without any dangerous consequences, The Handmaid's Tale might give us a happily ever after. In an interview with Elle, Moss said, "I don't think she's done, and I don't think she's fully satiated." We also need to mention that June is now a completely different person than what we knew in Season 1 of the show. And all she can think of now is revenge. Moss also told THR after the Season 4 finale that June wants to bring the whole system down, and with that would come saving Hannah, saving Janine, and the proper revenge on Serena. When it comes to Serena, the actress that portrays her said the most terrifying part of her is the knowledge that June was the one who tore him apart. Season 5 will most definitely follow a storyline in which Serena and June will continue their battle, but in a way more critical approach. According to the showrunner, Serena will finally get what she deserves in the 5th season of the show.
That is my constant prayer for Nicole.
I trusted you.
And he also said that Serena is the character people should be scared of because, as he explained, Serena is not the person who likes to lose. We also need to mention that Fred Waterford will again show up in Season 5 of the show, but only through flashbacks. So, Joseph Fiennes will come back to reprise his role once again. We also know that those flashbacks will only include him and Serena. Because of the way June told Serena her husband is gone, sending her his finger along with the wedding ring, Serena is now provoked like never before. What we don't know, though, is the way she decides to come back. And finally, there's the question of how all of this will influence Gilead. With Fred's end, the regime is now in chaos. Miller confirmed to THR that what we saw in the Season 4 finale could be a rallying cry for the Gilead uprising. It has the potential to push things in a ton of ways, he said. It could push Serena to be a very sympathetic figure. It could push her into a rage that is inexplicable. It could push her into a level of freedom. For June, it could push her to infamy, or it could push her to prison.
Do you understand me?
Do you guys think we'll see Gilead's fall in Season 5? Do you believe Handmaid's Tale will give us a happy ending? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.